Hey Nadia,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good. So I was just in town visiting Boston. Actually, I wasn't visiting you or
hmm
Boston. I was working in Boston where you're
hmm
living. And I have a few thoughts about what it's like to live in that weather. And I'm wondering if you, I don't know, can just speak to that a little bit. What it's like to be a California girl with grandparents from the sunny Philippines, now living in cold Boston.
I mean, honestly, I do like, I started this by saying like, I do like the cold and that like I like snow, and I'm not the type of person that like really hates when it's cold. I think it just gets to a certain point where it's like it's too cold. Um like it's nice having seasons. I feel like in California I'm wearing the same thing the entire year. Whereas here I have wardrobes because I like the things I wear in the winter I'm definitely not gonna be wearing over the summer, which is not the case in California. But I don't know. I think it's nice until it's 18 degrees outside and I'm walking to work at 7 a.m. and I literally can't breathe because the wind is like so cold in my face and my hands are really cold because I'm holding my coffee and my phone, and it's just like a whole thing. And I didn't really think it was possible for me to be pale, but I am. I look at pictures. I was just going through pictures today from the summer, and I don't know. I take advantage of it when it's the summer, and then when it goes away, I'm upset about it. I feel like the first time I really experienced that was last year when I was here for the first time, first here in Boston for the first time, but I don't know. Like I like it until it doesn't benefit me anymore. Um and then but then with that I feel like sometimes I like it, so I don't think about maybe how it's affecting my mood or, the way I like go about my day. Um I
Okay,
don't
wait,
know.
back up. There's so much there. There was so much. I was trying to be an active listener. I was like, just listen, wait for
I
your
could
time to
talk all
talk.
day.
But I have so many questions. Like, so first of all, being from living in California and my whole life,
Mhm.
I mean, I've been out in the snow when I go snowboarding, but I'm wondering what the logistics are of the phone and the coffee in your hand when it's cold. Like, first of all, why is the phone in your hand? Why can't it go in your pocket and you have your AirPods on? And then when you're holding the coffee in your hand, like, is that hard to do with gloves on? Does it like slip out of your hand?
Well, yes. For the coffee, I hold it in between my like arm. If it's cold and I don't have gloves. If I have gloves, I can hold it, but it does get a little bit slippery. And for the phone, I mean like I do put it away, and with a glove on it's fine, but without the glove, it'll be out like if I'm waiting for the bus, like I need to know when the bus is coming. So I'm like I have to do that. And yeah, the coffee
Okay.
does feel like it's getting
Now, what about
still.
not being able to breathe when it's cold? Like, when it's
That
so
might
cold, you feel like the air doesn't go into your
not when it's
lungs?
cold, when it's windy. I feel like it would be like that no matter what. But when it's like really cold wind, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. But having a scarf helps. I mean, I had to like get over my things of like not wearing scarves or whatever. One thing I don't do is bring an umbrella. I just like cannot like make that seem worth it to me for some reason, even though it is very worth it. I just don't want to carry it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Okay.
annoying to have something wet like that you're holding on
Yeah.
to.
And then now you have three things in your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, You talked about being pale, but what about like how's your skin doing? Is it very dry compared to what it's like at home?
I would
Mm,
say my overall skin is like normalish. I feel like I kind of have like my skin changes from dry to oily normally. Um, but my lips are really dry. I think my hands are really dry, but that could also be because I'm using a lot of hand sanitizer at working at the health center, so my hands are really dry. Um, oh, and I was saying before, like I actually think I'm like I get hives when it's cold, but it's
okay.
only happened in like certain situations.
This is definitely something we need to bring up because, or ask a professional about it. Like, is it possible to be allergic to the cold? Why would one get hives
I
when it's cold? Like, could it possibly have been something else? But
I don't
you, I guess, because
know.
you have a friend that had the same thing happen to
Yeah, but
her,
I
you,
actually like never really talked a lot about it with her. It's just happened a few times. Like it happened when we were in Tahoe, and it happened when we were here. And I think I don't know. It's more on like my thighs, and kind of like in the butt area. So I don't know if that like is something to do with like me wearing jeans sometimes, or because I don't know. It's a weird
maybe
occurrence.
it's a
And I
combo
don't
cold
yeah,
plus the detergent or cold plus dirty
right.
jeans. I don't know.
It's not like dirty jeans. I don't know. It's just it's interesting. But when I go to work now, I've been wearing thermals under my pants just because most of the pants I wear to work are kind of thin and it's just more comfy that way. But I don't know. I kind of just let it pass. I have like also recently been taking Zyrtec in the morning because I don't know, it helped with like allergy stuff or just me being congested, but
So didn't you get hot when you're indoors?
yeah.
You're wearing enough clothes to be warm outdoors when it's
Yeah.
18 degrees outside. Now you're
Mhm.
indoors wearing two pairs of pants. Like do you go to
Yeah.
work and take off the under pair?
No, well, pants is usually fine. It's sometimes my top. Like if I'm wearing a thermal and then a sweater, I get kind of hot sometimes. But I don't know. Sometimes it's cold when I'm working, so it's really it's up to me. Sometimes one time I did take off my undershirt when I was wearing a sweater because I was just like, it's way too hot. I can't sit here for 8 hours and be like sweating. Um,
Okay, this is what I
but
really want to talk about though, about being in the cold.
uh,
I was in um not in Boston proper, but in nearby
mm,
Wilmington and Woburn, which I thought was Woburn, but it's Woburn. And another town called Reading or Reading. And we went to just a local bagel shop. So now I'm not in like Boston where students
right,
are, right? Or
mm,
where tourists are. I was in
right,
like where the normal people from Massachusetts are from there, you know?
right,
And we were sitting in a bagel shop and it was a popular bagel shop because the line was like 10, 12 people long.
mm.
And it just felt like every single person that came in was grumpy. Like, I was like, and it wasn't super early in the morning, it was 10 a.m. I
mm.
was like, is everybody, because I don't really normally feel like people in Boston area are grumpy, but do people just stay grumpy from December to April when they're living in that kind of weather? It was like everybody was trying to, we're just here to survive. There was like no smile, eye contact, like, hey, how's it going? Like, not just with me, but
Mm.
with each other. Everything was just like very like
Yeah.
serious.
I mean, I guess it could be cold. I don't know. I don't think they do that in California though. You don't like go into a bagel store and everyone's like smiling and saying hi to each other. Like, I don't know. I guess cold does make people grumpy, but people here are used to it. So I would necessarily assume that that's why that they're upset. Um It does get annoying though, just like snow in general, and like if the roads, like if it's snowing, or actually when it's raining and there's more accidents, and then like the trains are delayed and the buses are delayed, and not only are they delayed, that makes it more crowded. um but like, and then also one thing is like the salt that they put on the roads to like make the ice melt. Like when you're walking on it, like it kind of stains your pants a little bit because of the
It
way that
stains
it
your
is.
pants?
Yeah, like if you're wearing black shoes or black pants, like it, I don't know how it works, but it stains it. Which is like annoying. I don't know, it's just like all these little things. It's just like inconvenient, but I honestly feel like people here are used to it. Like, I don't know if they would say, I would also say, just feel like people in general are just grumpy when it's winter. Like, I wouldn't necessarily consider it like a Massachusetts thing or like just being
I
here.
know, but it's winter in California and people don't seem grumpy here.
Well, like when it's raining, like people are so annoying, especially on the
Yeah, I guess
roads
I'm
too. People
unfairly
get like,
stereotyping people from the Boston area.
you're coming out of it.
It
Yeah.
just seemed like everybody was like so like they're just trying to survive, you know? Like and I guess they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, so speaking of grumpy, do you feel like you were saying your mood is
Hmm.
affected by the lack of sunshine? So,
Right.
are you familiar with seasonal affective disorder? Do you guys talk about it in school? Did they
We
tell
don't
you
talk
guys
about
to
it at
look out for the
school. I know
symptoms?
kind of what it is. I honestly, I mean, maybe I have it, maybe I don't know. I just like sometimes I feel like as it would affect a normal person, thinking about like things like when I wake up the sun isn't out, or like when I'm out of work it's already dark, like those kinds of things, which I also experienced in California, not just in being in Boston. But those things are just kind of annoying. But I think mostly thinking about like waking up and having to like go out in the cold, that makes me annoyed. And
Do
like
you
I
have a
just like the
light
thought of
therapy
being
thing?
cold.
Do you guys do light therapy?
No.
Cuz I think
I
there's
feel like I
like
would have told you if I did light therapy.
I think there's a light bulb that you can get to kind of shine on you so that it feels like you get some sunshine.
Well, I don't know what it is, but maybe I should get it because I don't have it. I don't know. There's like little things. I definitely feel like I don't have um, seasonal affective disorder. I feel like it affects people a lot more. Um, I also feel like I kind of like let it affect my mood sometimes. Like it's more not
Like you're in the
fun,
mood
but
for a
like,
rainy day and
yeah, if
sweater.
it's like raining, like I like feeling like feeling sad feels like a given. Like it's just because it's cloudy outside. I felt that way when I was younger too. So I
Mhm.
don't know. Like anytime it was cloudy, I was automatically upset, which now I'm just used to it. So maybe it's different now because now it's like always cloudy. It's never sunny. But I don't know. I don't know.
What about slipping? Do you slip in the ice?
Yeah. I
Like
mean, I haven't
fall?
like I don't. You just kind of have to you shuffle a little bit. I haven't fallen, knock on wood, recently. But I have fallen before, and it's like almost it's like you're of course like when you're on like when you see ice, like that's when you be careful. But like the biggest thing is like when it's like slushy, so you don't realize it's going to be like slippery, and then you're like, oh my god, I almost just fell.
What
Which
about
is
do you avoid
really,
the metal grates and the like are there like certain parts of the sidewalk you avoid because you know it's going to be slippery?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of just walk wherever I want to. I'm not the best person to ask. I feel like I just do whatever I want. But and I always feel like I'm walking really fast cuz I'm always in a hurry. Um so I kind of just do whatever. But I'm also not wearing the right shoes for snow most of the time that it's snowing, so
What
that
are the
doesn't
right
really
shoes for the
help.
snow?
Like snow boots, I don't know. I just don't like wearing snow boots that much because they're uncomfortable.
Mm. I'm sure there are some comfortable snow boots.
Well, yeah, but I also it affects it. And then I have to wear a nice outfit, and I
Oh,
sometimes
speaking of which, how does one go out to parties? What
in the
does one wear
breeze.
when it's super cold?
A jacket. um, I have to wear a jacket.
So
I recently have found like I have well, one you have to have a jacket that you might be okay losing or getting stolen from somebody else. Like this past weekend, I had my sweatshirt stolen, which is
your San
sort of
Francisco
annoying.
sweatshirt?
But
What?
I'm well. They're not gonna choose. Oh my god! It says San Francisco. I'm not gonna steal it. I don't know. I couldn't find it, so I couldn't find it. But I didn't lose my Uniqlo. Uh, I didn't lose it.
Oh,
Why
so
are you
and do you
looking at?
still
I
have your,
didn't lose that one.
what's your expensive one again? North Face?
I would not wear. See, I would not wear that to a party.
Mm.
That's like what you wouldn't do.
You can wear that Amazon jacket.
Well, yeah, but it's really cold, so I need like an actual jacket,
But
which
isn't the
is why
Amazon
I'm.
jacket super warm?
Oh, you mean the big jacket? I'm not wearing that to a party. Are you kidding? That thing is
Well,
huge.
you're taking it off anyway.
I'm not. I can't show up in that. That's like I don't know why would I wear that? Usually I'm in like a house or in an Uber. So I'm not really spending that much time outside. Hopefully.
Okay. So you go to these parties, all of them are obviously inside because it's so cold outside.
Yeah.
So you just need to have enough warmth for the time that you're waiting for the Uber.
Yeah. Unless it's a day party in the cold. Then I have to wear layers.
That's outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're never like stuck outside waiting for the Uber for so long. Oh, you must spend more money on Ubers in the winter because you
Well,
can't
we
walk.
started school here in the winter and then we got used to taking Ubers. So then when it was last semester, we also took Ubers.
Mm.
I don't know, but recently like we're going out with a big enough group of people where I can at least split it with like four other people. So the Ubers, I mean, obviously they add up, but I could spend like $1 on an Uber because I'm
So do you think
spending.
someone purposely took your sweatshirt?
I don't know. It's also just lost. It's like hard 'cause then everyone brings a jacket, or I like try to hide it somewhere else. Uh,
No coat check,
but
huh?
it
Wait.
was because like I hid it somewhere else where it was like more noticeable, so someone probably just took it. Which is like, why would you take it? Because I like if I see someone wearing that sweatshirt, I'm gonna know it's theirs. Which actually I did steal someone else's as retaliation.
That's terrible.
Well, someone stole mine, so what was I supposed to do?
So your San Francisco sweatshirt got stolen. Did you steal one that said some other word on it?
It says something. I don't know what it says. I'm gonna wash it first, and then we'll see. But I don't know. That's why I like pick and choose. Like I had this like black zip up, whatever. I lost it twice. It got stolen twice.
Twice?
Yep. I bought it two separate times from Amazon, and it got taken two separate times. So people are
What?
just like, honestly,
Do we need to
I
put your
would do the
name on it?
same thing. No,
Maybe
I
maybe
would do
if you
the
put your
same
name on it,
thing.
people won't take it.
No, they'll still take it. They don't care.
Oh my
Honestly,
gosh.
it's just like if you leave your jacket there, like you left your jacket there. It's honestly just like luck if you get it back.
But what if someone steals it? You're at the party, someone steals it while you're at the party, and now you have no jacket to wear home.
Well, you have no jacket.
Oh my goodness.
It's really like people don't care. You're thinking too much about it, but like if you lost your jacket, you're just like, okay, well, that's why I don't bring an
That is
expensive
not how I feel
jacket.
about losing my jackets.
Well, you wouldn't wear your expensive jacket.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I wouldn't wear this expensive jacket. You're right. I would not. But I don't know. I'm also not in situations where it's just young folks taking other people's jackets. I'm usually at a place where there's a coat check or something like that.
Well, coat check is a pile in a closet, so that's how they get taken.
Oh. All right. So, anything else for the young folks that are thinking about going to college in a colder place where they're from? All your California friends that are going to cold places, like any tips on socks or hats or gloves?
Honestly, I feel like it depends on the person. I have a lot of thermals that I don't didn't necessarily wear until right now. But I would say if you're going to like the East Coast, like a long jacket seems really stupid, but it works. And same with like gloves and scarves. And like I feel like in California, like you're not gonna wear it because if you wear it, you're the only person wearing it. But here, like everyone else is wearing what you're wearing, and people will be wearing long jackets for the entire winter and probably starting in September, anyways. So it's not real. It's not something that's in my head before it was weird, but it's not weird. Um, and
Should you get
you're
gloves that
just
are cheap
gonna
because you're going to lose them anyway?
gloves. Well, it depends on if you like gloves. I don't know. I haven't lost my gloves, but knock on wood. But I don't know. It
I
depends
imagine
on
it's a
you.
good idea to have an extra bag that's like a tote that you stuff all of your like scarf, hat, gloves in.
Yeah, yeah, probably. I also think you just kind of have to get used to the fact that the cold's gonna affect your outfit. But yeah, I don't
All
know.
right. I hope that's helpful for some people because I know that kids
Maybe.
are getting their acceptances for college right now. And someone that I just talked to, California, the mom of a California kid, they just found out that they got into University of Michigan. So they're going to go from California to Michigan. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, that's much colder than here.
Oh, is it? Is
Yeah,
Michigan much colder?
yeah,
18 degrees sounds pretty cold to me.
yeah. It's all cold.
All right. Okay. Bye, Nadia.
Bye.